Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. Played here since 1932, these two programs have defined conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens, they find their way back to each other. And when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. For nearly a century, this venue has stood on the grounds of the Texas State Fair. Glad to have you with us from the Cotton Bowl. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with Oklahoma's head coach before the game. This is a developing storyline. Early in the season, they took a risk starting a young freshman quarterback, but he has continued to shine and get better each and every week. Now, late in the season, a chance for the college football playoff is on the line. His team is playing with great energy and enthusiasm, but they have got to continue to take care of the ball and focus and perform every single game. We'll see how he's able to get off to a quick start here in the first quarter. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Sooners offense will have the football first. You can't help but think back to last year, Jesse, when Oklahoma figured out a way to win that close game.
And Reese, Texas has been reminded every day this past year about losing that game close, too. So you knew, David, coming out in this one, they were going to be amped up and ready to roll.
And you know the juices are flowing early in the game. Like, this is not a friendly rivalry. OU doesn't like Texas. Texas doesn't like OU.
Straight ahead, it's Blaylock. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bentley. Under pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know, receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense,
there he goes! And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. On the move. He's into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Here's Arch to throw. Out wide left, it's Townsend. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Looking downfield, it's Bentley. Right side, it's Carrion. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Blaylock. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Third down following the sack by the D. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Sooners line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here comes the Texas offense. Quick give. It's Shepard. Breaks into the open. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a first down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. To the ground. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Takes off. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Longhorns come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Makes a grab over the middle. Runs through a man. He might have space. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing Manning. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Second and long here. The run inside. It's Shepard. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. Drops back. It's Manning. Flip it out to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Not finding any running room, and I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. A quick pass to the left. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to pass. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And to get rid of it quickly. Just got rid of that one.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Hunt is on its way. Trying to get started. Followed him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. This is the essence of rivalry games, the big moments that you just say a few words and everybody remembers where they were when it happened. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To throw, Manning. It's complete to the right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it with Wilson. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, or the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Breaking out the jet sweep. Brought down for no gain. That play never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's Manning to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Manning from the gun on third down. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Moves the pocket. It's Manning. He's got it. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They put the brakes on it. But with the ISO play, you'd think they'd get a good running start to get that block. But, boy, I tell you what, they took care of business there, the defense did.
Took care of business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not fooled, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football. The defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gut.
And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a third and long. Manning from the gun on third down. And he gets rid of it.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. He's chasing by the defense.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gives it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Bentley. Back's got it on the screen.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Sooners have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Hits inside, it's Blaylock. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Set of downs going up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Blaylock. Run ends there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Got out of trouble and throws. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Lets it fly deep downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work. Not an take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll give it on the counter. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heap.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll move the tight end. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Manning to throw for it on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He's going to run it. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Manning. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Unloads in the nick of time.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical.
Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Arch is going to throw for it. They're all over it. Going to try to get it himself. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Running inside. It's Wilson. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They're going to test the right side with this one. Swapped immediately.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Making the adjustment on the play. Arch Madness. Release to the back. Out wide right, it's Wilson. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Just had to get rid of it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Second and long here. They want to throw it. Left side is Townsend. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Driving forward, it's Wilson. Maybe a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Longhorn! That one will give them the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? Wide receiver going in motion. Sells to fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. From the gun, it's Blaylock. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Carrion. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Bentley. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Got it, looking for the first down. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Sooners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Out wide left, it's Carrion. Inside the 15. more points.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Sends it back in motion. Here's Arch to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught on the RPO. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wilson on the carry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Throwing Manning. Still looking to his right. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll move the wide receiver. Third down from the gun, Manning. He's got it down the middle. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To throw, Manning. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Right down the middle. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Right side, it's Terry. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of the first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese, fourth and short. That means decision time, or for us, green line. Go for it.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Here's Manning to throw. Left side, it's Wilson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wilson. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Manning. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides past the 1st down marker and picks it up on 4th.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. On the move. Touchdown, Texas! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he's going to bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to throw, it's Bentley. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Blaylock. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Extending the play. Quarterback got it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra 1st downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Cuts it upfield. It's Blaylock. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
Hand it to the back. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Bentley. Caught. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up over 26 for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. And he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pressure to his right. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Makes this one, and it'll be all tied up in the final minute. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They've tied the game in the final seconds.
Wow, and with that field goal with so little time left here in the game, it looks like this thing's going to OT. You have to give that young guy so much credit. He had the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's able to knock it through. We've still got some football left here for us.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. Trying the left side. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
He's changing the play. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. He'll pull it down and run. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the wideout. Manning flips it out to the back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Arch is going to throw for it. If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of scoring, it's over. Looking to throw, it's Bentley. The screen, he can go. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Snap in the shotgun. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The corners are walked up tight. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And here we go, a field goal try to win it. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. They'll try to win it with a field goal right here. It's good! They walk it off! A field goal to win it! This rivalry is always full of passion. It brings out the